ladies and gentlemen. My name is Edward, and welcome back to Stormworks. Oh, I need a better background. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Edward, and welcome back to Stormworks. Today, let me show you guys this lovely beauty. So, if you remember from a previous episode, I showcased, well, I didn't showcase. I showed that this thing exists. This here is an orbital space plane, I suppose you can say. Yeah. Anyways, as you can see, it is a modified version of the multi-purpose airplane, and it's a very interesting modifications. So, examining this cutaway, here are some of the few changes I made. One, engines have now turned into jet engines. This would allow me to fly straight to the highest point of the atmosphere, all hunky-dory like. I gutted out all of the middle section with all the seats and accessories and split that space into two, one for hydrogen and one for oxygen. Hey, still large amounts of fuel for jet fuel, and let me tell you something, this range on this sucker is pretty good. It can circumnavigate the entire map, pole to pole, and still have 20% fuel left to land and do whatever it needs to do. And that's not even counting how much fuel we have here for the rockets. That is way too much than we need to. But I'm so glad we have that though. Up in front, ooh, a lot of magic hats. So as you can see, this craft is pretty much designed just to transport individuals from Earth to space. They attach to a space station, and then when it's all done, detach and fly back down. It has extra long range communications while it's high in the sky, so it can still make contact with folks on the ground, or it can flip on its belly and shoot off into space, so it can communicate with folks on the moon. Cool stuff, cool stuff. It is cool stuff, actually. Inside, there's two panels here giving us good amount of information. I will get that in a moment. The microcontrollers you see here are systems that are a work in progress. This one being the comm system, which will be displayed here, is still being worked on. I have to visually represent the angle here so people know what angle it's facing. And over here, this one is to control the RCS, because I have no control in space. Let me show you what this baby can do. Oh, yeah, this belly here, all right, it's just full of air for the RCS. So plenty of fuel for RCS, plenty of fuel for the jets, plenty of fuel for the rockets. This guy can go anywhere you need it to go. Hey, here's what I got on both sides. Over here, I got my speed, but not only just in my general direction, but also in all the accesses, X, Y, and Z. This will help when it comes to coordinating burns while I'm in space. So I can keep track on whether I'm still floating in a direction or not and how to properly slow down. So a little bit of RCS tweaking there. That's pretty good. Burn time in seconds. I made a nice little bar with the amount of burn time in seconds, and let me tell you, it is within 100,000, maybe a million seconds. So plenty of fuel there. This shows my altitude, which I found out was actually the y-axis. Interesting, I thought it was the z-axis. Anywho, oh yeah, a camera here for docking. That's important. And I have a short-range radio with its channel, and that little empty space there will tell me signal. So it's a bar that will gradually increase the closer I am to a signal, and it will also turn green. Good stuff, good stuff. So, without further ado, let me show you what this baby can do. Alrighty. Point this baby straight up. Max out that throttle. And let's go nuts. Alright, point you straight up. Beautiful. Nice, nice. Look at that. Going up by 235 meters per second. Nice. 240 something. Not bad, not bad. Moving along the x-axis, 38 meters per second, 47 meters per second. Ain't that just beautiful? 17, 18. Very good, very good. All right, starting the speed. Activating rockets in 3, 2, 1. at this rate, at this spot, I'm going to need RCS to maintain control. Because I really can't. It wants to level itself out. So I will have to reduce the amount of throttle to control my pitch, which isn't the most ideal. Look at that. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. 4,439,000 seconds. Y'all can do the math if you want to. Okay, I think I'm high enough to turn this off. I think I'm in 0G. Let me go ahead and hop off here. Hopefully I won't glitch out. Yep. I'm in 0G. Isn't this just beautiful, though? So, today on Stormworks, I'm going to be adding some modifications to this to make it better and get some RCS systems working. So hopefully I can navigate space properly. This is going to take me a bit to get down, so hold please. First and foremost, I need to get solar panels. Seriously, I need them. Because power goes out, the engines go out, there is no power being made. So, yeah, I need some panels, man. But I'm glad they did a good update with the solar stuff. Oh my gosh, was it a pain. Y'all remember my solar-powered yacht? You can only imagine the kind of suffering I had to go to just to put in so many tiny little solar squares. But that thing was absolutely... Alrighty, you got yourself a nice solar panels. Yay! Alright, that's settled. Now, I was making an RCS system, as you can see from here. I don't know anything about these axes, though. So, yeah, here's what I'm doing. So I'm grabbing the composite data here, which has pretty much all the hotkeys and the triggers and such, and I'm gonna put it through here. Then this is all gonna export to all the other composite bits in accordance to what the action I want to do. Right? Not bad, right? Not bad. What I don't know is what the frick it means by, like, components Z and X's. Where the Z at? Where the X is at? So, yeah, I gotta think about it. So, I'm gonna focus on doing a pitch and a roll. Enable body rotation stabilization. What? Ah, that's cool, but, like, eh? Like, bruh, hold on. I don't even know what I'm doing. So, here we go. So, I'm pissed. Okay, so let me lay this out. One, I need composite information from here, specifically for pitch and roll. So WASD, gotcha. Two, this panel right here contains these two switches, one to stabilize its roll and the other one to stabilize its strafing. A light here to let me know that the systems are on and active, and then that fuel tank bit to tell me how much air I got in this container right here. And it all comes down to you. How do you work? Okay, so we have, what can you get? All right, so we have nothing but booleans here, so a bunch of yeses and nos from channels 1 through 18. It has a whole bunch of stuff that you can do. I'm trying to figure out how to properly utilize it though. So let's see, we got XCOM, we got components for XY, for X and Z. We have enabling some stability stuff, which, okay, that's good. We have body. So isn't the entirety of the thing? You rotate the entirety of the system, the whole vessel? Okay, maybe I can do something there. Let's do like a fresh cleanup here. All right, let's do a fresh cleanup. I think I only need one output for the RCS. I'm gonna need an input for the panel, and I'm gonna need another input from the pilot seat. Okay, this may potentially just simplify the whole thing. We're gonna need, pause it, right, and I go ahead and expand you to 2 channels. Then I'm gonna have you go in here, you go in here, and then I'm gonna have you, so we got channel 5, reading channel 6, boop, boop, there, trying to keep this all organized. It can be a pain. There, starts channel 5, channel 6. Alright, let's go in script then. Okay, so we got pitch. Let's test that then. Roll, not yet, but pitch, yes. Let's test it then here. Everything should be just set and ready to go. Testing. Nothing happens. So what, 7? I can't do 7, but I can do 5, 4. Okay. Well, Heidi-ho. Something ain't right, so maybe my logic is correct. My understanding of the RCS is not. Biscuits! So, what we've learned is that stuff's not working. Now, let me see if this actually works. Nice. Good. Yeah, you do good. Proud of you. Now, rotation. You should resist me. You are. Excellent. Okay, so that stuff's working. Great. Why isn't anything else working though? Okay, so it's clear I got a lot of things to figure out here, and I'm not gonna go and waste you guys' time with that. So next time, I would have the thing fixed and I will tell you guys how I did it. But for now, I'm gonna leave it here. Thank you guys for bearing with me. If you guys are interested in seeing updates on this vehicle or any of the other vehicles I'll be doing, feel free to subscribe. If you like this video, go ahead and drop that like. By all means, comment below what you know about RCS. If you got the solution, feel free to let me know. I would love to learn. This is ripping my hairs out. It's just frustrating. I feel, I swear to you, it's something small. It's a small little detail I'm looking over. That's just ruining me. That's where I'm putting my money at. Anywho, my name's Edward. This has been Stormworks.
Let's go. Yo. I'm like an addict, do I gotta have it. I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it, fuse like a magnet. Lose, won't have it till I'm doomed in a casket. I ain't playing, got a weird mind. If you work 8 hours